It's really like walking through the most wonderful garden covered in rich, ripe fruit. There's a bit of an element of candies as well, candied fruits, if you wish. So it's truly like finding yourself in a fairy tale. What is up, guys? Julien here, the French winemaker. Today we're tasting another icon, another delicious wine, one of my favorite wines, white wine in the entire world, and a wine that a lot of people absolutely love, but a wine that not too many actually know about. We are tasting a Condrieu wine, a white wine from the Rhone Valley. Yes, the Rhone Valley not only makes delicious Châteauneuf-du-Pape and Côte rôties, but they do make exceptional white wines as well, age-worthy wines, delicious beauty gems that not too many know about. We're tasting Condrieu from Guigal. For those of you who don't know me, yes, I am a former winemaker from France, trained in Bordeaux, and I've made wine in some of the most beautiful and outstanding wine countries in the world, in Italy, Spain, California, Australia, New Zealand. Name a country, I've worked in it, a wine country, that is. Today we're tasting this beautiful Condrieu wine made from 100% Viognier grape, one of the best grapes in the world. It normally delivers that delicious oily texture, but on the beautiful vineyards of Condrieu, on hilly, steep terrains overlooking the Rhone Valley, they deliver minerality, acidity. There are very strong winds, a very unique, specific terroir in Condrieu. If you want to learn everything that you need to know about Condrieu, I made a video dedicated and explaining every detail of the appellation right here. But let's get tasting. The color, it's beautiful, shiny, lemon yellow color, slightly golden, very, very appealing. But let's move on to the nose. Oh, good Lord, do I love the stone fruit expression coming out of Viognier. Apricot and white peach, it's very summery. You sense the summery fruits that we get here in the south of France, gorgeously ripe apricot, juicy white peach. There's a floral element to it as well, some elderflower, jasmine, so that lifts up, so it's very aromatic. Yes, Viognier is an aromatic grape. There are some herbal elements as well. It's just delicately, very, very subtly grassy, a bit like laurel, fresh laurel leaves to the nose. I'm getting something a little like straw as well, a bit earthy, perhaps a little bit mineral, like fresh straw, the type that the cows eat. If you go on a farm, you can smell this. There's an element of straw, it's just on the background, just underlying the freshness of the vibrant fruit aromas that jump out of the glass. But now, let's taste. I will give you my score on this wine as well in just a minute, so make sure to stay tuned. Wow, I'm such a fan of Condrieu wines. Where do we start? Yes, there is this oily texture to the palate. The wine coats your senses with an oily texture, which is very typical of Condrieu, and I love that. But because of those strong winds, the relative altitude, and the minerality of the rocky soil here, There's a strong tension of acidity all along the palate up to the finish. It's delicately salty to the finish as well, and you get this burst of jasmine and apricot and stone fruit and fresh fig as well. It's really like walking through a garden of fruit trees covered in jasmine. I mean, it's really an experience. Yeah, if you close my eyes, and you notice that I did when I tasted it, it's really like walking through the most wonderful garden covered in rich, ripe fruit. There's a bit of an element of candies as well, candied fruits, if you wish. So it's truly like finding yourself in a fairy tale of some kind. A fairly long wine. This is a vintage 2017 already, 5-year-old wine, but it's fresh, like it's just a baby of a wine, which indicates and tells you how long such a white wine can age for. It's just impeccably intact at this stage, even after 5 years old. So this can age for 10, 15 years. It'll develop more spices, more honey-like type of flavors as it ages. It'll have even more length and more power, especially to the finish. Check it out. This is, to me, wow, yeah, I think a 92 out of 100 points, because it's so concentrated, it's so lively, it's got such a strong aging potential, the minerality, the tension, all the elements of a fantastic wine. Stay tuned to the channel. We're going to be tasting more and more of those beauties. If you can get your hand on Guigal Condrieu, this comes out at about $70 a bottle. It's not cheap, but God, is it worth it? The experience is absolutely unique. What Rhone Valley, in terms of white wine, can offer best, apart from maybe Chateauneuf-du-Pape, that makes some delicious white wines as well. But this is more lively, lighter, so mineral, so delicious. Stay tuned, and I will see you soon in the wonderful world of wine. I'm gonna dig into this wine another time. Man, so delicious. I love those wines. Cheers.